had to go and turn it off. So I got up like slightly before my alarm. Alright, so what's up? Slept kinda My ears feel like they're stuffed with cotton. Because, say the last band that played had their gain way up to like 12, and it was like splitting my eardrums. Now my ears just feel like they're stuffed with cotton. I don't know if everybody else there was just like so used to concerts like that or something, because like the two bands before them were not like, I'm not saying it was like a bad band, it was like their sound guy. Oh my god. Like their sound guy was, whatever he was doing was not working, and it just like, yeah, like anytime, and it might also just be the way the guy sings, but it would just like pierce your ears, like your eardrums, like so badly. And there was even a couple times where you get like the mic feedback. I think that happens when, and this is just my opinion, I'm not like saying for sure because I'm not like a sound guy or anything, but I think it happens when somebody can't do maybe like a scream as loud as another person, because that's what happens, because like the screams kind of sound like they're on point, but then when he's singing he's like way too fucking loud, and then it's also like very gainy. So I think it was like to compensate for that. But then when you're singing, you need to like sing farther away from the mic. He had the mic like in his face the whole time. Whether he's screaming or singing, and like if you're screaming and you don't have like a strong voice, like I don't have a very strong voice, but like, you know, if I'm trying to talk quietly, I'm going to talk quietly like this close to the mic. But if I start getting loud, then, yeah, I kind of like step back from the microphone a little bit. Alright, we got Rob Van Dam. But yeah, other than that, it was pretty good. Was only like a really big fan of one band, but sometimes like you'll go to see one band just to see other bands, or you'll go and see other bands just to see that one band, especially when they're only charging like, I think they're only charging like $40 per ticket. Whereas like other bands, you're paying like twice that, easy. But yeah, sorry if I'm a little.
It's time for everybody's favorite wrestler,
a little quiet today too. All right, so this is a I Quit match. Yo, what's up, Merlin?
Player 3 just able to free himself there.
Oh, I forgot to put the pork buns on. Ooh. Oh, damn.
Sing-alarm DDT.
Shit. Man, it's hot today. Last night was perfect. It was like, it was warmer, but it was windy. So it didn't feel too bad. Today is just hot. Oh.
coming up. Super crazy. Nice vertical suplex.
Pretty warm right now. It's gonna get hot later. Oh yeah. It sucks because I have a staff meeting at 2:30, but I don't work until 4:30.
Oh my God! Super crazy. Catches the foot. Inzaghi.
And I'm probably not gonna go back home just to come back.
Sidewalk slam.
So I'm gonna have to go find something to do.
Sidewalk slam. The groin is so painful. The groin is so painful.
Oh no.
Good Conrana.
Seriously?
That kept
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. On your way home now, drive safe. Watch out for turtles.
overhead belly to belly suplex. German suplex. Ascending the turnbuckles.
420.
Inzaghi.
Man, I thought I was like low energy yesterday. Today I'm gonna be even more low energy. I think both days have been very, very low energy.
Oh, Jeff Joe.
Then again, when I like wake up, when I stream when I wake up in the morning, I'm pretty low energy.
Super crazy. Having a hard time getting up.
I should at the very least, shower first. 'Cause that kind of wakes me up a
Good
little bit.
Conrana.
And also if I'm like stuffy. Probably because I need to wash my pillowcase.
Oh my God.
But, or at least that will like kind of loosen it up a little bit. So,
Vertical suplex. Player 2 can't get up.
that's probably what it is. Even if it just has the placebo effect, at least doing it, then I'll have clean sheets. Ooh, Rolling Thunder.
Rolling senton. Overhead belly to belly suplex. Yes, Joe. Hits a knee to the face.
Sorry, every time I dust,
Reverse chin lock. Player 1
I
goes to
sneeze
the
a lot.
outside. Jeff
kind of
Joe
makes sense though.
climbing to the top. Shoulder tap. Jeff Joe. Big shoulder tap. Player 2 is
Because
having
like
hard
I'm in a
time
big
getting up.
high rise. There's nowhere for that dust to go.
Jeff Joe. Ow. Double arm face buster. Rob Van Dam is down and looks hurt. Double arm face buster.
I gotta make these guys tap out. Oh, what the fuck? He did it a recovery move when he wasn't recovering.
Double arm face buster. Double arm face buster. Double arm face buster. Rob Van Dam having a hard time getting up. Oh, man. He's not getting up.
Oh shit. I definitely need to go blow my nose.
Face buster.
Alright, we got super crazy.
Double arm face buster.
And Jeff Jones. Now we're teaming with Super Crazy. Oh, Taz and Sabu. Nice. I like it when they accidentally do a real tag team. Because I know they just pick people at random. Ah, that coffee is feeling. You know what though? Regardless of how hot it gets outside, I will always need hot coffee, hot tea, and hot soup. Like, it doesn't matter. I could be sweating my balls off,
You're gonna be sorry you
and I'll
came
get
into
a
my
nice big
courtroom.
bowl of pho.
Ven acá, te voy a acabar, te voy a enseñar quién soy yo. It's time for the orange and black
Orange
attack.
and black attack. There might be like the occasional day where I just might want a salad if it's like ridiculously hot to the point where you kind of feel nauseous. Where you're like hot and sticky and you're feeling kind
Player
of
2 is
gross.
down and he's hurt.
But in that case, like, I wouldn't eat anything. So it's like even eating something cold wouldn't really help.
Overhead belly to belly Taz.
Those are the days you just like eat freezies all day. Or like watermelon.
Oh, don't mess up my hair. Use the world slam. Jeff Joe nails the sidewalk slam. Oh, man.
What? I heard he grabbed him.
No, full-on clothesline. And down with a Samoan drop.
The hell?
That kept player 2 down. Sabu having a hard time getting him. Don't mess up my hair. Jeff Joe. Oh, with the blatant shot.
Oh, Virgil, I know you're driving. You're probably just listening, but
Running knee hit.
there was a moment that I kind of wish I had like a soundboard with the WCW Thunder voiceovers, because I guess they had this song called Backbreaker, and then he's like, I'm gonna put the mic to the audience and I need you to say Backbreaker, and in my mind I'm just like, Tony Schiavone, Backbreaker.
The human suplex machine. No, clothesline. Sabu is down and looks hurt.
Oh no. Come on, Super Crazy, what the hell are you doing? Standing there watching me get double teamed.
Sidewalk slam.
Sabu. Shit. Fuck. Oh my god.
Oh, man. Sabu mounts and punches.
Man, Super Crazy is a terrible tag team partner.
Tag. He's down. He's defenseless. Jeff Joe nails the sidewalk slam. Oh. Don't mess up my hair. Sabu. Oh, man. Off the rope.
Oh no.
Jeff Joe with the blatant shot. He's having a hard
Oh
time
shit.
getting up.
I didn't realize Sabu was coming for me.
Overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
And Sabu is
Overhead
nuts.
belly-to-belly suplex. He stays down.
He wouldn't double team with me.
Staggering around. Jeff Joe hits a knee to the face. Sabu on spaghetti legs right now. Put in Conrada. Oh, man. Player
Oh, shit.
3 can't get up.
Nice.
Judge Jeff Joe comes down with a knee drop. Knee drop.
Knee drop. Oh shit.
Jeff Joe climbing to the
Oh, I
top.
don't know what is going on half the fucking time. Oh my god, everybody keeps switching.
Oh, come on now.
Wait, what? I thought I had...
He's out on his feet.
Nice.
Somersault leg drop. Hey.
God damn. How come I'm getting knocked out so much more than everybody else?
Come on. Jeff Joe chokes with the big boot.
Oh, stop dodging, Taz, you fuck.
Double arm face buster. Hey.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, double DDT.
Double arm face buster.
There we go.
1, 2, 3.
Honestly, that took so long. It took so long. Because Super Crazy was a bit of a... He was just always getting his ass kicked by either Taz or Sabu. The interesting thing about this shirt is that it already feels pre-washed and pre-shrunk. They're usually very stiff and oh boy, get another 4-way cage match. Because, you know, the game already gives us 3, so why not have an extra one? is me. It's me, it's Judge Jeff Jones. But yeah, I did a lot of dusting yesterday. I have to go get like a not just for my consoles and my computer, but also for my shower.
I'm gonna kick your ass, and there's nothing you or
My
anyone
shower
else can
fan.
do about it.
Because like I can't take the thing off, so I have
You
to
will
like
never pin me.
have to blow
and
it
I will
from the
never
outside.
submit. Listen to them cheer for Justin Incredible.
Incredible.
Jeff Joe nailed the sidewalk.
Of course, Mike Awesome is in this match, and he's got like Vitality 10.
Dive up. No, 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 no. He died.
It's the heel turn of the century. Jeff Jones turning on Mike Awesome.
Overhead belly to belly suplex. Judge Jeff Joe nails the sidewalk slam.
The amount of people in this game who think it's appropriate to wrestle in jeans is astounding. Yeah, just incredible. Raven. And then there's Jason Knight, who's got like the tightest jeans I've ever seen. Balls Mahoney, Axel Rotten, Spike Dudley wearing overalls.
There's a fist drop. Raven is down on the side. Justin Incredible gets away with the choke. Oh, man. Oh, God, that hurt. Raven, look out. No, 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 no. Oh, my God, that hurt. No. Ow. He died.
And Raven is just taking it to Mike Awesome.
Jeff Joe lands a front backbreaker. And kept it. Overhead belly to belly suplex. And kept playing through there. He's out on his feet. German suplex. Jeff Joe nails the sidewalk slam. Player 3 is down and he's hurt.
Let's go. Go.
Hey!
Fuck.
Backbreaker.
Oh shit.
Vertical suplex. Player 1
my
can't
God.
get up.
They're fighting over which way to lay me out. Fuck. Okay, what the hell, man?
Jeff Joe hits a knee to the face. Backbreaker. Ow. Judge Jeff Joe. Well executed.
Oh, he's got one too.
Belly suplex.
There we go.
Raven having a hard time getting up. Jeff Joe hits a knee to the
Everybody
face.
gets a knee to the face. Mike Awesome gets two.
Judge Jeff Joe well executed overhead belly to belly suplex. Jeff Joe. Oh my God. Oh.
Just incredible. Oh.
Blatant choke. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. The hardcore icon. Whoa! Vertical suplex. Player 2 can't keep his hands up. Overhead belly to belly
Oh.
suplex.
That was actually pretty cool. You get one too there, bud. Oh.
Spear. Overhead belly to belly suplex.
Fucking Raven was too close.
Raven is a rich double arm face buster. Look out. Oh, Raven stays down. That kept him in. Sleeper hold. Oh my God, that hurt. No. Knee to the face. Overhead
Oh,
belly
shit.
to belly suplex.
Everyone's in the red now. Oh.
Oh my God, that hurt.
Yeah, let's let Raven heal a little bit.
Double arm face buster. Double arm face buster. And down stays player 4.
Damn it, Raven.
Judge Jeff Joe. Ow! Double arm face buster. Mike Awesome. Can't get up.
Raven needs to heal. There we
Mike
go.
Awesome. What a speed.
No.
Ow! Oh, come on now.
Fight Raven.
Player 1 is out on his feet.
Fuck. Damn it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There we go. Everybody's got their focus on Raven.
Oh,
Oh.
player 4 is having a hard time getting up.
You're gonna go on the other side. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Come on, Mike Awesome. Fuck him up. Man, he recovered a lot, though.
That kept him
There we
down.
go.
That kept player 3 down.
Here we go. Judge Jeff Jones, Triple J. Getting that W. In a fatal four-way cage match. Probably one of the most excruciatingly long matches you can have in this game. Wow, 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 wow. tag team finisher only. Look at that. They had Taz and Taz and Sabu, and now we have Storm Incredible. That's actually pretty impressive. Should I do Tajiri's Brainbuster? Tajiri. There we go. Bring it in just in case.
I can already tell. You're guilty. Guilty as charged. You're just another opponent to carry. But at least you're not a blonde guy named Chris.
Yeah, thank God. A lot of blonde guys named Chris.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Oh, man. Lighten up. Cool. Lance Storm, just a target right now. Hey. Cool. Come on. Player 2 makes the 10. Tahiri-san, you rule. Player 1's on spaghetti legs right now. Drop kick to the face. Oh.
God damn it. I hate when they make it like that.
Oh.
Ah. There we go.
Oh.
Alright, well at least that one was light. Kinda makes up for the Fatal 4-Way cage. And I guess like the triple threat matches too. Triple threat matches can be kind of a pain. Alright, what do we get next? Okay. Against like Super Crazy and RVD too. I mean, Taz has some pretty big vitality, but Super Crazy and RVD, their health goes down pretty quick. So this will be another. So it'll be quicker than most Gauntlet matches, at least. Plus, I don't have to pin them. It's funny, a speedrun of this game is probably still like a few hours, if there even is one. I guess you would just need to find somebody. I think I would use Mike Awesome,
Throw the book at you.
in all honesty.
I
No,
Taz.
scratch that. I would probably use Raven.
If you can.
I think if you use Raven, you could do a really good speedrun of this game.
Oh, no, man. Oh, man.
Because even though Mike Awesome would do way more damage, like way quicker,
Judge Jeff Joe.
Raven's
Oh my
got
God.
the broken pin, so. Yeah, like I did an overhead belly to belly suplex and it was like a smidge Like every move barely makes a dent on Taz's health bar. Oh. I kind of like how the original SmackDown games had a little bit of an RPG element to it.
Into the rope.
So there were like 4 attack types, which were like power, speed, technical, and rough. And it kind of sucked when you made a wrestler, because you never had enough like points to really spread out the attack and the defense. So you always had to always had to make someone very specific in one type. But like the actual wrestlers would be different. But you would have somebody who's like weak against, hurricanranas and like moonsaults and like top rope stuff. But then they'd be more like they'd have more defense on like a powerful attack, like a power bomb or a body slam or something. It's pretty interesting.
High risk maneuver coming up.
But it also sucked, yeah, because like when you made somebody and you wanted a certain move, you have to make sure that the like technical is at 4, which can be hard. I think they changed it in SmackDown 2 where you could still have the move, but it just wouldn't do much damage.
Oh my God! Jeff Joe lands a front backbreaker.
Ooh.
Knee drop. Judge Jeff Joe comes down with a knee drop. Jeff Joe lands a front backbreaker. Player 3 can't get up.
Yeah, like see how much faster I'm going through Super Crazies. Health bar compared to Taz.
Knee to the face. Player 3's wide open. Off the rope. Super Crazy having a hard time getting up.
Oh, I've got to hit down twice.
The bounce off the rope.
Oh my god.
Flying head scissors. Jeff Joe. Ow, double arm face buster.
And then, yeah, same thing with RVD.
Rob Van Dam is down and looks hurt. No, don't. He's out on his
He'll go down pretty quick. And I mean, like, compared to Taz.
Overhead belly to belly suplex. Player 4's on spaghetti legs right now. Jeff Joe hits a knee to the face. No, don't.
Oh,
Rob Van Dam. Bang. Knee to the face. Sit out powerball.
oh.
Knee to the face. No, don't. Judge Jeff Joe. Nice running knee hit. Judge Jeff Joe.
Yeah, these finisher-only matches have been my savior. But yeah, sometimes they glitch out the celebration, so you don't get to celebrate. But then that makes it faster. I feel like this game would have a lot of just random shit that would make a... Oh, god. Taz and Sabu. Oh no. Taz and Sabu handicap match. I'm gonna get my screenshots ready though. Because we're in the brick arena, so they get all the cool stuff. I'm gonna see if I can get a screenshot for them. Yeah, we've been running through this world or heavyweight division way too quickly. I think it's time for the game to kind of slow us down a little bit. These are probably two of the best entrances in the game. A lot of the entrances in this game are pretty half-assed. But yeah, Taz, Sabu, Tommy Dreamer, Raven.
I'm gonna throw the book.
They definitely made theirs a little bit better.
I am Kaz. Beat me if you can. Survive if I let you.
Ah.
Oh man!
I don't know, man. I might be fucked. I know there's only two of them, but their health bars are like so much bigger than mine. It's gonna take me a very long time to wear them down.
Backbreaker. Judge Jeff Joe nails the sidewalk slam.
Ooh.
Jeff out. The fist of the groin is so painful.
Sorry, somebody's doing lawn mowing outside. I don't know if it's picking it up, but if it is, I'm sorry. Oh, right in the balls.
Jeff Joe nails the sidewalk slam. Judge Jeff Joe nails the sidewalk slam. No, not the hair.
You got hair down there, Taz?
Sidewalk slam. Backbreaker. Jeff Joe nails the sidewalk slam. Oh. The bounce off the wall.
Damn it. It's just so ironic that the second they started cheering for you,
Overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
that's when Sabu starts getting
Backbreaker.
hard to hit.
Jeff Joe hits a knee to the face. Coming off the rope. He's defenseless. He stays down. Jeff Joe hits a knee to the face.
Oh no. Shit. Yeah, once they start blocking and dodging, it gets really fucking frustrating. It's good to have those quick, like the overhead belly to belly is a good one. Those quick animations that like they, even if they kind of like read your inputs, it's still too quick for them to really block or dodge it. They still will every once in a while, but yeah, it's just Jeff Jones is pretty lucky to have very quick animations. Ooh.
Suicidal person you'll ever meet.
Kind of wish this one was a finisher only. I'm gonna have to get at least one of them down to much lower than
Double arm face buster. And downstairs Flaming
red.
Double arm face buster.
Ah,
He stays
if
down.
only I was able to pin him there. Fuck. That
Player
sucks.
three's on spaghetti legs right now. That kept him down. Player 3 is down and he's hurt.
How is Sabu still popping up?
One.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta get him to the point where you do a single move to him and he's knocked out.
well-executed overhead belly-to-belly
Which-
suplex.
With Sabu, I don't even know if you can do it. Fuck off. There we go. Damn it. There we
Double arm face buster.
go. Ah. Yeah. They're literally programmed to recover. Like, they have to be. Like, the timing is just too impeccable.
Tilt the world.
Ah.
Bam. Double arm
Come on,
face
Sabu, you
buster.
fucker.
Ow, no.
Ah.
Jeff Joe. What an escape.
Oh my god.
Knee to the face.
Will that be it? Guess we'll see. No,
Double arm face
still not
buster.
down.
Player 2 can't get up. Into the rope.
Okay. It was a bit of a botch.
Double arm face buster.
Oh my god. Seriously. Stay down. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey. The human suplex machine. Ow.
Oh,
He's down and looks
no
hurt.
fucking way. Fuck off. He's fucking, he's the one hanging back.
Man,
that like he's had literally no help for as long as he has, and he still doesn't get knocked out.
Ow, no, no, no!
After one hit is insane.
Double arm face buster.
Fuck off, buddy.
Player 2 is down and he's hurt.
Seriously?
Jeff Joe hits a knee into the face.
Just stay the fuck down. There we go. I think I finally got him.
3.
Somebody's gonna have to come scrape him off the mat. Alright. Man, yeah, that one was rough. It was as I was mentioning earlier, Taz and Sabu, their vitality is like way too high. Like I think if it was like anybody else, Sabu would have been like just knocked out. The way he was knocked out, I think he was knocked out near the end. Because yeah, they have this like there's like this random surge where they get up. The second you go for the pin, and you have to like knock them out like cold, which is like you have to completely deplete their health bar. And then it seems like there's like another specific amount of damage that you need to do. And even if you just punch them, you'll know because you'll punch them or kick them and they'll be stunned immediately. And that's kind of like what you need to aim for in like tag team matches and multi-man matches. Like you need to do beyond their entire health bar. And it looks like we've been blessed with another gauntlet, but finisher only. This game has been throwing a lot of gauntlets at me. Thankfully, no tag team gauntlets. I don't know, that was like the Don Marie problem, like the Don Marie playthrough. I think I was going through too quickly with Don Marie as well, and they just kept throwing tag team gauntlets at me. A lot of 3-on-1 matches.
I can already tell you're guilty. Guilty as charged.
I can win
Are
them,
you
but
crazy? Are
I
you
think those are the
insane?
only
Why would
ones
you
that
risk
aren't a
your life
guarantee.
by facing me?
Like they're definitely winnable, but like I'm not guaranteeing a victory in a fucking 3-on-1 match. It'd be like the only thing that I can't guarantee a victory in. Alright, just incredible.
You're hurting me. Oh.
I feel like there's a lot of that in wrestling. It's like, you know, you're not supposed to actually hurt me, right? And then the other person will be like, man up. Walk it off. Stop being such a sissy.
Oh, there's some brutal punches. He's not getting up.
I feel like with some moves where if they're actually like this direct contact, it wouldn't hurt enough, or it wouldn't do any like serious
Coming off the rope.
like physical damage. It might hurt like a little bit, like the chest chops. They probably hurt like fucking hell for like a good while, for like a good minute or so, unless you're doing like multiple ones. But like there's no like real damage being done aside from like maybe broken skin. But, like anything that would like absolutely fuck you up or like give you a concussion, yeah, I would totally understand. You may not want a direct shot to the face. Yeah, I would take a chest shot. Probably fucking hurt. Like the first few would probably hurt. You get like a pain tolerance for it. Ew, 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 ew. But yeah, I wouldn't take a fucking straight shot to the face. I don't think anybody like really actually wants to. Oh. My assumption would be that a lot of the times it happens by accident. Oh my god.
Awesome. Well executed overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Backbreaker.
But that's the thing. I've had
Oh my God.
I've had situations where people have like intentionally hit me with something,
Lands a front backbreaker.
but like try to make it look like an accident. So it's like I feel like you would deal with a lot of that if you were wrestling on a regular basis.
Jeff Joe. Well executed German suplex.
And it would be easy for the other person to just be like, "Oh yeah, it was an accident. I didn't mean to accident. I didn't mean to actually hit you. It was a total accident." I feel like there's that kind of room, so you have to like really trust the person that you're working with.
Player 3 down. Jeff Jones off the turnbuckle.
Oh,
Against the rope. Player 3 standing there dead. Jeff Jones nailed
but
the
usually in
slam.
my case, when somebody does something like that, it's like they're not really like
Into the rope.
strong enough to actually make it hurt, but like it could. Like if they did it to somebody like not, like if they did it to a weaker person, like you could actually do some damage. So
He's dead.
it's more so just like the thought that they would like actually do that to somebody, or like hit them
Knee drop. Jeff Jones.
intentionally and try and make it look like an accident. I think I saw like a video. There was like this like family, and they were taking like a family photo, and like I guess it was like this thing in I think it's like it was like a very popular walkway. I forget the name of it, but it was somewhere in Japan, and like this lady is like barging through, and like I guess they try to make it look like an accident, but they will like just fucking barrel somebody, and like she like barreled this like little kid who was just like posing for a photo on the sidewalk, and like from a like in the moment you could kind of like, okay, well maybe it was an accident, but then if you watch like the full video, you can see her, like the lady who like bodied her, like the girl posing for the photo. You can see her like just charging up and getting ready to just fucking smash her. Like it's fucking weird.
Chokes with the big boot.
Apparently there's a big problem with that, not just with
He's just returned.
people on sidewalks, but like people on like trains and buses where like they're crowded, and people get like
Big shoulder
intentionally, they'll be like intentional grabbing or stuff, and then they make it look like an accident, which honestly I get like super fucking anxious. I try and stay as far away from everybody as possible, not like that I'm gonna get grabbed or anything, but I don't want to accidentally bump somebody and have them think that it was intentional, so I just stay as far away from everyone as possible. Because it happened at the, it did happen at the show last night. I guess somebody was like following behind me, and like I guess they gauged how far in I was gonna walk, and because I found a good spot, because I don't want to get too close, because then the people in front of me, I can't see the stage, so I'm like, this is a perfect spot, so I stop, and then she walks into my hand, and I'm like, oh shit, but my hand was like this, so yeah. And then like we both apologized. I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Alright, we have an 8-man tag. Oh, we have Raven. Nice. But who knows, maybe she walked into my hand on purpose. You never know. You'll never know someone's true intentions. That's the whole basis. Is that Oh, it's not the entire basis of the Butthole Surfers song. But yeah, there's a Butthole Surfers song called Pepper. And it's not actually it is not the basis of the song. It's just one line of the song. But it's like you never know just how you're gonna look in someone else's eyes.
There
You
will
never
be no
know
appeal because
what people's
all
true intentions
sentences
are, essentially.
final.
Vengo a representar a los
It's like
aztecas
what Steve
porque
Austin
somos los
said,
mejores.
DTA. Don't trust anybody. A lot of the times the person you should always trust yourself the most and trust your instincts. If you got a bad feeling about somebody, well, I say that, but then sometimes people have they got a bad feeling about you, even though you know,
Super crazy. Catches
you
the foot.
have
Inzaghi.
like no malice whatsoever. Sometimes sometimes that gets weaponized too. It's just like, if somebody, that's the thing. So if you have a bad feeling about somebody, absolutely, like, you know, don't engage with them as much as you want. But on the other hand, if somebody, so this is kind of like how I handle things. So like, yeah, I will trust my intuition about people, but I also don't go around telling people, being like, oh, I got a bad feeling about this person, you should stay away from them, and etc., etc., etc. Right? Like, I have a bad feeling about somebody, I keep my distance. I let other people use their intuition. Oh shit! Yeah, I'll let other people use their intuition. I learned learned very early that even if the person is an absolutely terrible person, a terrible human being, shit, man, I can't fucking get going. And you're trying to warn somebody about them, they're not gonna listen to you. They're just gonna, and especially like, it gets a little more complicated with gender, because it was a girl, and I was trying to warn her about a guy, and then she's just like, oh, well, you're just jealous. So yeah, that's usually how it ends up being. So I just stopped bothering with that kind of stuff. I was like, yeah, I'll just let people do their own thing. Use your own intuition when it comes to people, but also try not to be phased too much, because yeah, that's a big thing that manipulative people will do. They'll try and like change your perspective about somebody. It's just something that I refuse to do, regardless of like what goes on. Like, whatever's going on between me and some hypothetical person, like, I just don't. I won't go to people and be like, stay away from them, they're bad news. I'll be like, they'll find out for themselves, and if they're smart enough, then they'll get it. But no matter, at least with me, maybe I'm just not influential enough. That could be. I might just not have enough influence on people, but yeah, I only did it once. Actually, I think I only tried it once. And then I just kind of stopped after that. I was just like, no, I'm not. I don't even feel right about it anymore. Just let people figure things out for themselves. I know there are extreme cases where somebody is like violent, but then at the same time, I think they'll give themselves away for the most part. You don't really need to warn people about them. Like, people like that they'll expose themselves very early.
Against the rope.
It's the kind of like weird manipulative people
Player 3 is out on his feet.
that are kind of hard to.
And
That are kind of hard to get people to like see what you're seeing. They're like, are you not seeing what I'm seeing here? Because that shit was weird. It's either that or like they just kind of pretend not to. But That's kind of my stance on things. Use your intuition, but like don't let other people tell you
He stays down.
what your intuition is, or yeah, like don't let like other people's intuitions influence your intuition. If that makes sense. But yeah, absolutely. You got a fucking bad feeling about somebody. It's probably for a good reason. Because I think I mentioned it. I don't know what games I like when I talk about these things all the time, but yeah, I've talked about it in past streams. There's a lot of subconscious shit that we like signal to each other, and there's a lot of subconscious things that we pick up from each other. So if you have a bad feeling, it's probably because they're like, they have bad intentions. And wow, he broke that up with a super kick. They might, well, I don't want to say they have bad intentions. I don't want to make it definitive, but like, they might have bad intentions. And they might be subconsciously signaling those bad intentions, and then you're picking up on them. So if you have a bad feeling about somebody, definitely trust that. Trust that gut feeling. I absolutely do. I do, and it does, like, it'll, like, actually, maybe you shouldn't do exactly what I do, because it does. It's, like, certain environments,
He's out on his feet.
if you, oh, nice flapjack. I didn't even know that was in this game. But, certain environments, you'll have, like, those kind of people. And if you're not, like, a specific way with them, they'll start to have an issue with you, regardless of, like, how kind you are to them. Because it's like, there's, like, levels. I have, like, levels of kindness, where I'm just kind of, like, courtesy, polite, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, I think what happens is, like, they see you with somebody else, and you're, like, more, I want to say, like, more yourself. Like, I'll be more myself with somebody else. And then they take that personally, and then that's usually when things kind of like, because it kind of feels like they're kind of coming out of nowhere with this like hate towards you, but it's like it's a lot of the times it's because they see you being more of yourself around somebody else, and then they're just like, why aren't they like that with me? I've even like overheard that conversation one time. And I kind of like just calmly explained. I was just like, I don't know. I only see you on the switch over, so I don't like know. It's not even personal. It's like I only see you on the switch over. I just don't know you as well as I know them. It's not personal at all. We just haven't like worked together yet, so we don't really talk, you know, like I don't really know anything about you. But yeah, there's like just so many social standards you have to like keep up with. It's exhausting. I've always said, like, you know, you gotta, oh my god, we have a 3-on-1. Especially, like, in a workplace environment, it's like, nobody wants to be here. Nobody wants to be here. You don't kind of have to be here to pay our rent, to pay our bills, etc., etc. So it's like, it's very rare that somebody actually, like, you know, voluntarily wants to be here, so why you gotta make things hard for everybody? Like, we're all here involuntarily. We should just try and make this as enjoyable for everybody as we possibly can. I never really understood the whole, like, yeah, just trying to make someone's life miserable. Even if I personally don't like somebody, I will always, like, just try. I shouldn't use the word always, but I will try to make not just their life easier, at least at work. Outside of work, a different story. If I see
There
you,
will
I,
be
pro-
no
I might
appeal,
I might
because
pretend I don't know
all
you.
sentences
At
are
work, I'll
final.
try to make your life easier. I'll try to make your job easier. And it's like literally anything anybody asks of me, there's like a 99% chance that I will do
I'm
it
gonna
unless
kick your
it's
ass, and there's nothing you or
unless they're
anyone else
like
can do
very, very
about it.
obviously manipulative about it. And even then, I still might do it. I might just be like, okay. Like, I see things differently, but I will do things your way. And even that kind of triggers people. Just the fact that even just mentioning that you would do it a different way will absolutely trigger the shit out of somebody. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so we have a 3-on-1 match, and I'm pretty fortunate to only have one so far. That I almost won too. Fuck. I almost got Tajiri. Yes. Jeff Jones is like super helpful in this situation. There we go. Here comes the judge, baby.
That kept player 2 down.
Come on, somebody get knocked out. No. Oh, he threw me in the ring. Fuck.
Come on now. Player 2 is out on
God
his
damn it.
vertical suplex.
God, I hate 3-on-1 matches. Every time I'm like just about to count somebody out, something happens.
Jeff Joe. Well executed overhead belly to belly suplex.
Fuck.
Backbreaker. Player 2 can't get up. We love Judge Jeff Jones. Overhead belly to belly suplex.
Damn it, shouldn't have done that.
Coming off the rope. Against the rope.
Alright.
The bounce off the rope. Mike, awesome. Stays down.
Stop kicking me. Stop kicking me.
Jeff Joe.
Ah.
Light suplex. He's defenseless. Judge Jeff Joe.
Oh, why did I pick him up? I wanted to hit Sabu or something. Fuck. I'm gonna fucking wrist lock. Damn it. How did he get saved there?
Player 3 is having a hard time getting up.
Fuck. Man, Mike Awesome is like still full health.
Backbreaker.
Fuck off. Fucking asshole. Seriously. Like, once the timer starts getting very, very fucking low, like, they are just untouchable.
Jeff Joe. Hits a knee to the face.
Oh, it doesn't even have to be low.
Sidewalk slam. Backbreaker.
There we go. Tajiri's out. 2 is much more manageable than 3.
Jeff Joe nails a sidewalk slam. Sabu.
Except it happens to be Sabu and Mike Awesome.
Sidewalk slam. Player 4 is down and hurt.
So it's kind of like when I had Taz and Sabu. Like, look at fucking Mike Awesome here.
Oh.
Still in the fucking green.
Overhead belly to belly suplex.
Oh, fuck off.
Overhead Jeff Joe lands a front backbreaker. Jeff Joe hits a knee to the face. It hurts, it hurts. Mike Awesome is down and looks hurt.
Oh my god.
Man.
Fuck off. Every time I think that's gonna work, it just never works. I don't know what convinces me to think that's gonna work ever.
Come on.
Monstrous. Let's go. There we go.
It's not gonna help.
Fuck off, Mike Awesome, you fucker.
Into the
Oh
rope.
my, are you serious?
Hey. Backbreaker. Knee to the face. Knee to the face. Double arm face buster.
Like, just no damage. You do virtually no damage to this guy.
He's dead. Knee to the face.
I was just really hoping that would knock him out. Fuck.
Overhead belly to belly suplex. Sabu can't get up. Double arm face buster.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to really knock out Sabu.
Judge Jeff Joe. Ow. Double arm face buster. He's wide open. Jeff Joe hits a knee to the face. He stays down.
Fuck off. Oh my god.
Aw. Double arm face buster.
There we go.
Player 4 can't get up. 1, 2, 3.
Got him. It's weird because I'm actually like smelling power, but I know I didn't put it on, so it's like senses are telling me I need some. It's weird, I can smell it. But I usually put it on it. And I just forgot. We're already at the number 1 contender. That's pretty good. Alright, so we got Tajiri. Nice. Please find a good job to apply to. It's randomly popped up on my phone. But it's always the same fucking questions.
You're gonna be sorry you came into my courtroom.
It's exhausting answering the same questions over and over and over again. Alright, we got Tajiri for the number 1 contender. And then we're gonna figure out if it's gonna be Louis Spicolli or who was the other one that was missing? Tommy Dreamer. I feel like I end up wrestling Spicoli a lot, so I'd like to go one-on-one with Dreamer.
Overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Judge Jeff Joe nails the sidewalk right. Jeff Joe with the blatant choke. Backbreaker. Judge Jeff Joe is taking it outside the ring. Off the rope. Judge Jeff Joe. Great tilt to whirl slam.
Oh yeah, and if you were speedrunning the game, you could easily do something like that. You can make him tap about midway. Which Spicoli, which I've never been a big fan of, but
Player 2 is down and
god damn. Oh.
double arm face buster.
Nice.
Can't get up. 1, 2, 3.
Got lucky with that knockout. Alright, so it looks like it's going to be Jeff Jones and Louis Spicolli to finish it off. I'm a little disappointed that we don't get Tommy Dreamer in this playthrough. But I do like this game's rendition of Higher Ground. Alright. There we go. We're gonna hit our three-way dance. In Michigan. Ooh, Danzig will be on. Oh my god, my phone's tripping out. Fuck. What the hell? I go from like not moving to just like moving everything. The worst part is when you have all this information on your resume, you still gotta fill out a fucking form for the exact same information. There we go. That one kind of starts off kind of shitty, but pays kind of low to start. which probably means that I would like keep the part-time job just for that extra cash flow. If that one ends up working out. But it looks like there's a lot of, I mean, this is the case for pretty much any place. A lot of places will try and get you in the door and be like, oh yeah, there's like opportunities for advancement. And, you know, you can move forward. And we give raises. We give annual raises and we give performance reviews. And those raises are based on, it's like all this bullshit they'll throw at you to get you in the door. And the amount of times that, you know, you kind of get like suckered into that, and then you're working somewhere and, you know, they'll give you like a really bogus performance review so they can give you either no raise or not much of a raise, or they just don't even get performance reviews, and then like they just never give any raises. And there was only one place where I worked and he was just it was a very hard rule for him. He was just like, honestly, based on how long you've worked, you automatically get this much. So I think, I forget exactly how much it was. I think it might have even just been something, even if it's small, he's just like, you work this many hours, you get this much of a raise, regardless of like how good you are, because obviously if you're not good, we're gonna get rid of you.
Why don't you leave while you still
right? Because
can?
you're like at will, so if you're not performing well, they'll either like help you get better, or you know, just let you go. But for the most part, like if it's like a good, healthy workplace, they kind of want everybody to be good. They'll show people, not even just like how to to be good. It's not even sometimes it's about being good. It's just kind of like how they want things, and it's like, you know, it's somebody running a section or a department. It's like it's how they want things. So, you know, they'll show you how they want it. And I think I've had a moment where, you know, somebody showed me how to peel beets at a certain place, like a very quick way too, where you kind of like boil them and then you rub them with like a cloth. And so like I kind of knew how to do it that way, but then I worked somewhere else, and the guy, like, he showed me how to do it a different way. So I was doing it the way the guy showed me, regardless of how much faster it is or whatever. Because the way that you do it is like you use like a rag to like pull off all the skin, but then the rag ends up being very pink, so maybe he didn't want that. But then there's like this other guy online, and he's just like, yeah, there's a faster way to do that, I can show you. And I'm like, I think I'd rather just do it the way that the chef showed me how to do it. And he's just like, fine, do whatever you want. And I'm like, it's not whatever I want. But yeah, just like things like that. Like everybody will have like their own way to do things. And I'll usually just kind of go with whoever I'm working along with, you know, within reason, of course. If it's something that's like adds a lot of time to the task, then I might bring it up. But shit. I don't even know how I went on that tangent. I was talking about the recycling plant, yeah.
Jeff Joe, climbing to the top.
Yeah, starting off at the very, very bottom. Or kind of just starting off at like a lower pay. And then they'll like, oh yeah, and then there's like advancements, like opportunities and raises.
execute an overhead belly to
And all you can really do is just hope. Hope that that's the case.
into the rope.
And they're not just blowing smoke up your ass.
Vertical suplex.
But I think, like, oh man, I've been, like, probably one of the least lucky people in that sense. Because it's almost like everywhere I've worked so far, it's just been,
Get a move on.
it's been, like, yeah, not very good when it comes to, like, actually
Iris maneuver coming up.
giving you raises or advancing you.
Shoulder tap. Shoulder tap. Super kick.
And for the most part, like, you just have to, like, just go work somewhere else.
Face bust.
It's usually the case. You just gotta go find somewhere else to work. Or they'll pay you more. Or they'll, like, you know, give you tasks that, you know, like, and it's not even necessarily that, like, I don't want to do certain things, but it's like, when you're at, like, the entry level for a certain period of time, you're just kind of like, okay, well, these guys are just, they're not looking, you know, to, like, build people. They just want people to fill roles.
Double arm face buster.
So it's like, that's something you have to, like, be careful about with an employer. And, like, it's fine. I think it's fine for, like, for them to, you know, just fill a role with the person, especially if when that person is just, if that's all that they want to do. But yeah, to get people in the door and, like, say, oh yeah, we have lots of departments, we have, like, you know, we have lots of departments, you can, like, you'll move up, you'll switch around, like, it won't be just you doing the same monotonous for, like, you know, day in, day out, year after year. A lot of the times, I think that's what they want with people. They just want to fill the role. They don't want people to move forward. Whether it's within the company or somewhere else, like, yeah, a lot of the times they don't. Alright, we have our fatal 4-way elimination style. Yeah, because I started out as a dishwasher when, actually, that was that was one of the good places, because I started out as a dishwasher while I was in university, and he actually wanted to, like, show me how to do prep and like show me how to work line. And I told him, I was just like, well, I honestly don't know what I'm, you know, where I'm going right now, so it's like, it wouldn't be fair, like, for me, I said, it was like, it wouldn't be fair for me to, like, you know, have you teach me to do all this stuff, and then I just kind of, like,
came into my courtroom.
like a year later or something. Like, I didn't think that would be fair. So, like, that was actually one of the good workplaces. And then the other, like, when I moved and, like, I had to work as a dishwasher to get by, and I was, like, there for, like, almost 3
Why don't you
years
leave while you still can?
without that same,
Piccoli driver, and it's
you know,
all over.
invitation to do more. And then you kind of start speaking up about it, and then they're just like, oh, well. And then they just come up with, like, excuse after excuse after excuse. And then you end up leaving. A lot of times you just end up leaving to work somewhere else that will kind of give you the opportunities that you're looking for. Or the pay raises that you're looking for. Because a lot of the times, like, they'll hire people at, like, a higher rate than they're paying
Player 3 is down.
their current employees, which is also really bad. So that's something to watch out for.
Just incredible. Just a target right now. Oh.
But yeah, there's only been, actually, I want to say 2, maybe 3 workplaces that I've looked at so far where they've just been, like, very, very legit about, like paying people well and, like, moving them up. And yeah, there was the I think it was like a steakhouse or something I don't really know what to call it, because it was kind of like a steakhouse, but like everything was smoked, and you were just putting things on a plate for them for the most part. Like most of the work went in the prep side of things. But yeah, the guy was just like, yeah, you work here, you know, this many hours, you get this much of a raise. And like that I think is like probably the best way to go about things. Just because then it's not like it makes it like less, I want to say like political, like office politics, or like, because even like kitchens will have like their office politics, so it's just much more legit to do it that way than to be like, oh, this person performed better than this person, and we're gonna give this person a 25-cent raise, and then we're gonna give somebody else a $2 raise because we like this person more than that person. Which was definitely the case in some of the places that I've worked before. And then it's like, okay, so we're doing the same job, but they're making this much more than me. In fact, I'm working twice as hard as they are, and they're just kind of like sitting on their butt all day. That doesn't make any sense. I shit you not. Somebody was making like, and this was when I think it was $14 an hour was minimum wage. And I was making like 15 to like do all the prep and like help out with the storefront and everything. And then this person was making like $18 an hour, and and if it wasn't busy, like if we didn't have customers, she would just be sitting there watching Netflix. You can hear the Netflix like sound every 25 minutes. Cause like I think I ended up bringing it up in a meeting or something. I was like, well, people shouldn't be on their phones out front. And then I think the I don't even know what it was. It was like some kind of manager or whatever. It was just like, oh well, they're doing like important online things like meetings and such, and like paperwork. And I'm like, no, they're literally just watching Netflix. Sorry. But if you're gonna like pretend to be doing work and watching Netflix, maybe you should have the sound on. But yeah, it's exhausting. Just having to
Player 3's on spaghetti legs right now.
having to like navigate around like who's doing work and who's not doing work. Like it's your job to like be aware of these things. So it's like you're either not doing your job or you're like pretending to ignore it. Or just ignoring it intentionally. Oh my god.
Overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
But yeah, that was like the last time I ever gave a shit about what somebody, I was gonna say what somebody else was doing at work. Unless it like directly, that's the one thing that I kind of like took away from that. It was like, unless it directly affects my ability to do my work, I just don't give a shit anymore. Because people are gonna like believe what they want to believe and think what they want to think, no matter what, like what kind of evidence or proof you throw in the face. So I was just like, after that, I was just like, nah, I'm not convincing. I'm done convincing people.
1, 2, 3.
So it was very early on with like interpersonal relationships where, you know, somebody's kind of like a bad person and they talk smack about somebody. Oh no! And you try and warn them, and then they're just gonna like think you're jealous or whatever. So like that's when I kind of gave up with that. That's something I gave up like on very early on. But like the workplace thing, yeah, that was more recent. That was like I think within the last 10-ish years. You're just, you're like, unless you're like the world's biggest ass kisser, you're not gonna like.
Player 2 is having a hard time getting up.
You're not gonna convince anybody anything. So there's no point in trying. It's so weird though, because like even even with some of the more recent jobs that I've had, there's like it's documented who does what, and they'll still like they'll still like play it up like this person's doing more, like you're not doing enough work. And one of them was kind of like a very subjective thing. Well, not subjective, but it would like depend. It would really depend on the quality. So like how many, because I was getting like bothered about how many samples I would go through in a day, and I'd be like, well, it really depends on the quality of the samples that you get. Because there would be like one day where I'd only go through 20, and they'd be like, oh, well, you only went through 20 samples today, and I'm like, yeah, but they were very dirty samples, like very dirty samples. There were more things to count when you're doing like a count. As opposed to when, you know, you have like very, very clean samples and you don't have to count as much. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, well. And then they'd be like, oh, well, you did like 50 on this day, and you only did 20 something on this day. And I'm like, yeah, those samples were, you know, the results of the, like, you can just tell by the results, like, that those samples were much faster to analyze. It's just an absolute headache. And like just not worth it. It's never worth the effort. Like, yeah, you'll just never. I've kind of like gone through life being like, you'll never convince anybody of anything. So it's kind of like do what you gotta do your thing, and like let people believe what they want to believe. I mean, all you have to do is go online and you go on Reddit, go anywhere, and look at any discussion, argument, whatever. Like, it's almost like facts don't matter. Facts don't matter to some people.
I've got a Spicoli driver with your name all over it.
And I think another thing that I'll add to this is the scientific. So I want to bring up the scientific method. And it's something that I've like been learning. Well, it was a while back now. I can't think so much about like how I was in school, like almost 10 years ago. But the scientific method, the idea between coming up with a scientific theory is that you're always trying to prove yourself wrong. So many people out there, they're trying to prove themselves right. But a lot of the times, you know, you should be trying to prove yourself wrong, and then that's when you kind of come up with a theory, because you're constantly trying to prove yourself wrong, which solidifies your argument even more. Because exactly. It's just because like, you spend so much time you spent so much time trying to prove yourself wrong that like your theory must be right. But like you have so many people out there and they're just trying to prove themselves right. And they'll go and they'll look something up and they'll be like, oh, this supports my argument. Here. This is my information. And then there's like all this stuff in there. Or from like the same, like either from the same, sometimes it's even from the same article or from the same study that will like prove their theory wrong, but they only bring up the points that prove their theory right. And understandable, because like it's something that it's actually something that I was told to do in English class. Because like I was the person who was like going to the teacher and I'm like, okay, well, this is what my subject is, and there's a lot of information in here that supports the argument, but there's also a lot of information in there that doesn't support the argument. So what do I do? And then she's just like, okay, well, the topic of your essay, because I think we were just writing essays or something at the time, is like this. I think it was just was it cannabis, smoking cannabis, like the health benefits. So health benefits of smoking cannabis. Or just cannabis use, cannabidols or whatever. Like the benefits to it. And then I'm like, okay, well there's some disadvantages to it too. And then she's just like, yeah, but you're only focusing on the benefits to it. So you don't want to you don't want to bring any light to the negative sides of it. You can do that in you could do that in a separate essay, but this is like an essay to support the argument, so you kind of just want to focus on the information that supports your argument, because I feel like a lot of things have they're gonna have their advantages, they're gonna have their disadvantages, so pretty much anybody can look at anything and be like, okay, well, this is good for you, this is bad for you, because everything has things that are good for you, everything has good things that are bad for you. And unless you're eating just shit, not shit, but maybe just raw fruits or vegetables, but even then, you can still, you can still do things wrong. There will still be downsides to it. But I feel like you can kind of take away any type of information to either support or deny most arguments, especially with marijuana use. There's that. I was gonna say so I think a lot of the arguments with mine I think they were centered around cancer patients, and it helped them increase their hunger, it helped them ease their anxiety, stuff like that. But then there's also, I think I ended up bringing up, in the end I actually ended up bringing up an argument that if you're smoking it, it can be damaging to your lungs. But then I also countered, so it's I kind of counter-argued my argument, but then I argued that argument where, smoking it isn't the only option. So you can do okay, seriously, I keep getting fucking keep getting attacked by Tijun. But smoking is not the only option. You can vaporize, you can use gummies and all that stuff. Or just take it as an oil. So, well, actually smoking it is bad for your lungs. There are alternatives to smoking it. But, I think there was a big discussion online about, I think it was seed oils and tallow, and when I look at it, I'm just okay, well, both are bad. Both are bad. But then people will just kind of look at the benefits to it. I'm just okay, yeah, these all have benefits, but the idea is that, that guy's singing Louis. The kind of idea is that you shouldn't be deep frying things, or at least not as often as we are. And I think that's ultimately what makes things unhealthy and should avoid doing that. But people are just like, oh yeah, beef tallow is so much better than seed oil, and then the other way around. And it's just like, no, they're both pretty bad. I mean, they're both like healthy-ish.
The hardcore icon hits a knee to the face.
To an extent.
The hardcore icon.
But yeah, it's the overuse. And everything is good in moderation. I think,
Can't get up.
yeah, sea oils, they're fuck, man, these guys are pissing me off. They're good until you start heating them up. So like, they're good for fuck, just normal use. I mean, just as like beef tallow is. But like, they're both bad. They're both bad when you heat them up to like 700 degrees, because then that like changes the molecular structure. And a lot of people look at the molecular structure before heating it up and being like, okay, well, you have the chain going this way, and then it's like less likely to clog your arteries. And then it's just like, okay, well, in either situation, you're heating it up, and you know, it's gonna like rebond with those hydrogens in a different form, in an unpredictable form too. Like, you can't predict the way that it's gonna reform. So it could turn, even though it's not originally like a saturated fat or a trans fat, it could evolve into one when you're heating it up as much as you are breaking all those bonds, and those bonds come back together in unpredictable forms. So that's just why I don't really like deep fried food that much. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if like as a treat every once in a while, it's kind of like how going out in the sun, you know, damages your skin. And then there's that random chance, you know, when your skin repairs, that it could mutate and then it turns into like skin cancer. So it's like being aware of these things, but like not being overly aware of these things. Like, with moderation, you know, like when you go outside, you know, like you're just not gonna not go outside, knowing that, you know, you could get skin cancer. You're gonna go outside. You might like wear a long sleeve shirt. You might wear like sunscreen. Do things to avoid it. Just like, you know, with deep frying food, just don't eat deep fried food all the time. You know, if you're going to, I don't know, if you're going to like a fair or a carnival, or maybe you're treating yourself out to eat. Yeah, I think air frying. I think that's why air frying is so popular now, because it's better than it's better than seed oil or beef tallow, like either one. But both of them are fine for just regular, like if you're making like salad dressing, or if you're making well, some of them you might not want to use to make salad dressing, because your salad dressing is going to taste like shit. Or baking, like you don't necessarily want to substitute butter, because it changes the consistency, but you can. Like, it'll change the consistency and the taste, but like you can, and it'll still work. But I don't know. There was like this whole thing that like butter was bad for you, like way back when. But yeah, neither one is better than the other. I like using, the only reason I use like a plant oil is because of price. I usually just grab whatever's on sale, and because it lasts longer. If I buy well, actually butter, there's another reason why I don't use butter, is because it's got such a low smoking point, so like I can't really cook some of the things that I want to cook without smoking the butter. But also, it's cheaper, and the butter doesn't last as long. And I never seem to use enough of it before it goes bad. So it's like, because that's also just because like I don't fry things as much. Even just like a shallow fry, like I'll boil, I'll steam, boiling, steaming, cooking things in the oven. So much better. Maybe not taste-wise, but health-wise.
All rise, because court
And
is
I need to be
now in
healthier because
session.
I drink like so much
I've got
soda.
a
I think
Spicoli
soda is like
driver
the only.
with your name all over it.
I was gonna say probably like the only like really unhealthy thing that I will indulge in. And lately it's just because I kind of like need the calories, and I need the calories, and I don't want to eat, if that makes sense at all. Like I need some simple carbs, and then like I'll eat afterwards. But yeah, it just kind of like gives you a little bit of calories just to kind of push through. Mind you, they are empty calories, but like I think at the end of the day I'm still burning a lot more than what's in a can of Coke, because I think a can of Coke's only like, yeah, it's about 140. So it's not even that much. 140 calories. But then again, people are out there drinking. What's the other thing? Is like people are out there drinking like liters of soda. I knew people who would drink like 2 liters in a day. So Canada isn't really that bad. It's just like if you're being like very strict with your calorie content, and you want to make sure you're eating, you know, certain things, and you want to stay under a certain number. Obviously, that 140. That's 140 calories. It's literally going towards nothing other than energy. So it's something to watch out for. But I think there are fruit juices, like orange juice and like other types of juice that are higher than that. Alright, anyways, I feel like I've rambled enough. Which is, it's kind of good because like this game does get monotonous enough that like, I don't know what to talk about. But there we go. Judge Jeff Jones, your ECW champ. But yeah, I'm kind of glad that the job application thing that popped up kind of triggered a bunch of just random talking points for me to ramble on about for about an hour or so. Because I think yesterday I was just burnt out. Yeah, with the game that I've played hundreds of times, what do you even talk about? But I don't know, man. If I hear back from them, that would be good. I was gonna say at this point I've had like 5 interviews, and actually 5 interviews. I've had one. Oh yeah, no. One was like I think it's because like some of them are on the computer. I don't know, man. It's hard for me to not be awkward on the computer. Like over Teams, those ones. Even though one went pretty well. Yeah, they just kind of like a lot of them will just ghost you, and I think like I don't know if that's like really bad or if it's just like maybe they're just like a really busy department or they don't like giving out things. I think with the one they ended up hiring internally. The other ones, I think some of them they just seem kind of iffy. Like a lot of the times they'll ask you a question and then you give them like a straight answer, and it's not even like work related or anything. It'll be like, oh yeah, well, like how long is your commute to work? And I'm like, I think it takes about an hour on the bus. And then he's like, oh, you take the bus. And then it's like, no matter how well the interview went, it's just like, okay, well, that might be why. It's hard to really say why, because yeah, sometimes they hire internally, sometimes there's just like somebody with like a fucking master's who's, you know, applying to normie jobs. You never really know. But I think I mentioned it a while on a completely different game stream too. But it just kind of means that, you know, maybe there's probably something else better coming. So you just kind of have to wait it out. But then again, I think sometimes it's not a better job that you end up getting. That has definitely been the case. But I think all the shitty jobs that you have to work over your life, you kind of learn. It's kind of like giving you ways to learn and how to cope with different, like, terrible types of people as well. So there's also that, like, the terrible relationships that you have, the terrible workplaces that you have. You're kind of like learning as you go. I think I'm gonna leave it here. I was considering doing more, but I might leave it here. I'll do some Ric Flair with WCW versus the World tomorrow, but I'm gonna upload some things. I'm gonna work more on the SmackDown 2 stuff because I am slacking on that. But I want to thank you for hanging out today, even though I've just been absolutely rambling this whole time. Sometimes I get comments that say things like this. And it's kind of weird. And I just end up deleting them. Because I looked it up and apparently it's a way for people to kind of like low-key spam your channel. Because it just looks like random nonsense now, but apparently they edit it and then they change it to something else later. And yeah, it's weird. It's weird when, like, I know, like, if you have a YouTube channel, you might get stuff like that. Yeah, it's just, it seems weird at first, but then because it kept happening, and I looked into it, and I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Alright, but anyways, I'm gonna take off. A little bit of a short stream today. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna have to leave earlier because I have a job meeting, staff meeting before the shift. Which kind of sucks because it's like 2 hours before the shift, but it's also in Little Italy, so I can always maybe I'll just go somewhere for lunch. Even though I've been eating out way too much lately, I might just go somewhere for lunch afterwards. Because I'm gonna have like an hour and a half to kill probably. I couldn't imagine the staff meeting being that long. But yeah, maybe I'll think about somewhere to go for lunch. Anyways, yes, thank you again. Danzig is playing Tomodachi. I've heard in some of the ECW videos. I haven't got a chance to check it out yet, but in some of the ECW videos that I was watching, Myrtle and Tom were talking about how funny the stream is, so you might want to go check it out and see. Oh, I'm so tired. Alright, well, have a good day, and maybe I'll see you soon. I work tonight and I work tomorrow night, but I'm off Friday night, and if I can get Lake done Friday, then I'll be back to Friday night or Sunday night, whichever one. But I'm gonna try and get back into streaming at night. It's just it's hard because like I really let myself fall behind. I've just been very like unmotivated. My apartment was kind of messy. I did like a lot of cleaning yesterday, which is good. But yeah, I still have a lot of cleaning that I want to do before I go to work, so I don't fall behind too much, and like video stuff that I want to work on. And yeah, I want to do the playthrough of Lake, and maybe that love game, because I didn't really bother with that one, because I want that one's gonna be harder because it's like the touchpad. That's really what turned me off of it. But yeah, like I want to try and get like perfect score on all of those levels too. But yeah, that one's gonna be tough. But that one is a little less like I have to really feel like I have to do it. Plus it's just like a little puzzle game anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna be back playing in the evening horror games again soon. Sorry about like a little bit of a hiatus, but yeah, I was just really just wanting to get caught up on a lot of things, not just YouTube, but like also just tidying up, because the big thing is like sweaters and stuff, leaving sweaters around, and then I have to like hang them. I have to hang them all up because I'm not gonna be using a sweater until like October at this point. But yeah, I'm gonna go get to that, and have yourselves a good day. Thanks for hanging out, or just thanks for watching past broadcasts or like the videos on YouTube. I always appreciate that too. I'm always still so surprised when I see like just the fact that there's more than like I think 5 people, because it was like I think I had 5 followers for like a good year or so, and then it's like closer to 20 now. So somebody out there is wanting to watch this stuff, which I feel pretty good about. Alright, and if that's you, I want to thank you so much. Take care. Goodbye.